Hello everybody, welcome back to Into the Veil. This is Rachel and I've got Ken with me. We decided to bring the mirror back out and see if I was kind of feeling guilty, I guess is the word, because what came to me was that the sand that had been cleaned, I actually had said I need clean sand, not thinking about the people doing anything for me. But what I realized was that it was their way of gifting back. And on the video that Ken posted at 8:22, and I believe he left a comment on there, mirror on the wall, 8:22, we actually are catching a voice we had missed originally. Thank you, D. Young, for spotting that for us. And I feel like it's Mama. And I realized that I wasn't really displaying any gratitude for what she had done. I was just so dumbfounded trying to figure out how they had done it that I really wasn't focused on the fact that they had. The other thing that crossed my mind, or what came to me when I was thinking, how did they do this? If you have a, help me out, Ken, here. We were talking about the vibration.
Vibrating brass tumbler.
The vibrating brass tumblers or polishers. What I was seeing was the way that they vibrate, that sand always stays clean. And what I was picking up on was that was just a mere handful, but that she had the ability to use her vibrational rate to sift that sand just by running it through her hand, which was kind of dumbfounding to me at first, and I had to really feel my way through it, but it was just that simple for her. And I did want to extend the gratitude that I do feel, because what I felt like she said, even though it's another language, I cannot make it out word for word, but what I feel when I hear it is, don't you like it? And kind of made my heart sad for a split second, because I thought, oh yes, I love it, but I didn't share that, and I felt bad. Mama's been with us since the beginning. Anku has also Big Daddy, but his presence was more come and go at first. And with Mama, she's always there. I believe she's the one that we actually saw, or I saw, walking between trees. When I look for her, I see something almost identical in that she's a very dark brown, almost black, not quite. At first we thought that she was red, and it's Anku that's red. But she has always been so gentle. And I think about these people, I think about the way most of us experience them, and usually there's something much more aggressive with Young around, or with their protective natures. And I feel grateful, because she has trusted us when most females wouldn't. And I just thought it was pretty neat. So with that in mind, I'm going to be on Bigfoot Evidence Research podcast on, sorry that came out all choppy, but on Sunday. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time. I know for us here Central it's 7. And we're going to talk about the paranormal side of Sasquatch. And there'll be some that are more sensitive than others to this subject because, a lot of people really have not had the experience we've had, and we understand that. But I think it's very important that we always look at all sides, all angles. And with that in mind, we thought we'd take a minute and see if Anku or Mama, either one, might be willing to help us answer some questions, most of which have come from our beautiful subscribers. And we'll go from there.
Well, I think one of the reoccurring questions pertains to Mama and the babies, and people are curious to know how long the gestation period is, how long she carries the baby or babies, if she's willing or if he's willing to answer that for them.
Yes. With both of them being present, I'm asking each one to step up so that in my mind's eye I know who's answering. But I feel him right next to her as if he's kind of helping and coaching her because this is new to her. The first thing I was asking was her name, and the name that comes always when I think of her is Maya. So, out of respect, I will refer to her as Maya. Gestation. I'm getting an 11. So I'm feeling like 11 to 12, like it's almost a year that they carry the babies. Not quite a year. Is that correct? 1 second. Yeah. So, about 11 months. She said no different than you. It's not exact, but about 11 months.
I think a lot of the questions pertaining to her and the young ones were common questions in relation to how human people, are with their young ones, and she wanted to know, another lady wanted to know how long the baby stays with the mother. If it's like
there again, it's a little bit dependent on the child. But I get 2 to 3, like 2 to 3 years. If the environment is correct, they don't have to stay right with the mother. But she's never far from them. And she's showing me the young ones that are out here are a little bit older than that. But they were already older than that when we started really experiencing these people. So I'm asking how old Junior is, and he's almost 12. The twins, okay, first of all, I'm being shown we have 2 sets of twins. This is all news, people, so just go with me here. The twins that we've been interactive with this last month or so are almost 6 years old, not quite. And I'm getting the feeling that there's about 5 to 6 years between babies, between births. I wonder why that is. Why is that?
Probably recovery time. Not a...
For her, okay, hang on. For her, it's that long, but with the twins, it's a lot more, okay, a lot more to maintain or a lot more to keep up with, and much to teach and much to do, and so at least here with these people, making sure that all the bases are covered is the feeling that I get, making sure that they have everything they need to be strong and smart. I get the word wise. And with these guys, I guess it doesn't really surprise me that they would spend that extra little bit of time. The babies, okay, she's showing me 2 little ones that are really young. She says less than a year, or right almost a year. And she traditionally does have twins, but does Junior have a twin? No, Junior does not have a twin, but these last 2 births were twins. And I guess it's like people in the regard of being genetic. It's something they can be prone to. Mama, Maya. What else? What's important, Mom? She said, you're going to ask eventually. The baby, she knows me so well. The babies and the twins are boy and girl, boy and girl. One of each. So, cool beans. Okay. I guess that completed that question.
I think so. That was primarily they were curious about how long they carried babies and how long they stayed with them until they kind of roamed around on their own.
She says childbirth for her is easy. Not for all, but for her. Childbirth is easy. Mothering is easy. I'm curious about her relationship with Anku, because for a long time it felt like they were separate, but then we've seen them kind of together on video, or felt them together. He was gone. She said he was gone, and it was a lot for her. And she's grateful to us. That's interesting, because we help make sure that Junior, she mentions Junior, but that we help keep him occupied and safe. And she's giving me the feeling, wow, I've got goosebumps from head to toe here. She's giving me the feeling that that he is a handful. We called it right. But never maliciously, never, he's not like that. But now he wants to be a helper with the young ones, and it's kind of interesting. I don't know what age they really get to before they can't be in that role, but almost 20 years old is what I'm feeling. 17 is the number that came to mind. Okay.
So is he her oldest one then?
No. She's had, how many have you had, Mama? I see 7. I saw 9. Okay, hang on. I saw 7 and I saw 9, but I feel like there was a miscarriage or something with another set of twins, but they were her first babies. But she's had 7 that have made it. Are they all healthy? She's smiling. I mean, I feel a smile is what I should say, and I think they are. I think they're all good. Anything else about the babies? She said her biggest challenge right now is she knows that they need to be close to us, or they need to be in our space to understand us. But it's been a big change for her to integrate that and to also make sure they're safe. And that's where Big Daddy has come in. He has helped her understand that we absolutely intend no harm and would do anything to protect them if we could. But he's I kind of see him coaching her to watch and observe more, and that may have been why she was so quiet for so long. She just spent her time watching and processing some of what we were doing, what we were bringing for snacks, and it's all kinds of stuff just to make sure everything was safe. But she's been very close, but she's not one that we will often see, because she tells me she's good with, that's where I was getting the word illusion earlier, but it must have been her, because she's very good with the illusion of not being present. Very good job. Another question, anything? We've had, a lot of people want to know about their snacks, and they want to know about the light stuff, and they don't ever mind divulging anything. They like anything sweet. They actually like salty. These people are unique unto themselves, so I guess I would caution that not all of them, what I'm feeling is not all of them everywhere have the same preferences. They do show, they're showing me something about the lights.
Maybe the lights in that last video that were reflecting in the mirror.
He's saying that was them, not the little guys.
the little energy orbs flashing in the mirror.
And they really actually kind of like, there's something about the mirror that they do like. He's so technical. It has to do with refracting something, but they're fascinated with it. They're much better with it. They like it much better than the trail cams. There's something that feels very untrustworthy to them about those trail cams. It could be the way they vibrate. It could be something electronically. Yeah. But, keep the questions coming, and bear in mind that it can be a challenge, because we'll have a question posted to a video that we might have done, say, a month ago, or it could be a day ago, and we don't intentionally overlook any questions. I'm just spending a quick second to see if there's anything else specific that they want to discuss. If you'll give me just 1 minute. he said, no, not specifically, but always willing to help. So, if you would like to join us for the podcast Sunday, the 21st, we'd love to have you. Again, if you have more questions, please do. Or if you've asked them and we've oversighted them, please ask again. We thank you for coming along. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe, and that we will see you very soon. Thank you.